everybody, thank you so much for clicking on my video today. So last week I did part 1 of my epic apartment cleanup. Basically I found this list on Pinterest called 60 things to clear out in 60 days. This week we're going to tackle some of the other things that were on the list. The first thing we're going to do is look at some of my craft supplies. I have baskets of those. I also have a bunch of shoe boxes full of tools and hardware and things that I've used little bits and pieces of. I also have a lot of miscellaneous electronics. I definitely last week was very tired at the end of completing part 1, so I broke it up into 2 different videos and we're going to get rid of a bunch of other stuff today, hopefully fill up another trash bag and see what we can accomplish. So let's go! So you guys are currently propped up on my desk and I have 2 little shelves on my desk of baskets like this. You can see inside. This box contains, this is actually just a box for markers, but it contains a lot of old paints. And then in my second basket, I think I have just other crafty art supplies. So let me start digging through this box to see what I can find in here that I could possibly get rid of. I just sorted through these boxes. I really just have not that much actually, not as much as I thought. I sorted through all these paintbrushes and threw away some of the ones that were shot. Kept all my paints in my little thingy right here because I do paint quite a bit. And then in the other box, I have planing supplies, some envelopes that I occasionally need, and then artistic pencils, staples, and some stamps. Everything that I throw away is right here. I used these stencils once for a project and I just never use them anymore. As you can see, I probably only used a couple of these, got them from Walmart. The rest of this is just basically empty sticker packets from my planner, like I said, gross paintbrushes, and just some straight up garbage. Okay, so in my living room, I had a matching box, just a little bit larger, of old electronics and technology things that may or may not be outdated at this point. We're gonna go through this and see if I have any old cords or plug-in things that I can just toss. So I have a Google Pixel phone and I just opened this for the first time since I got the phone. Guys, I have a charger in here. I didn't even know this phone came with a charger. I've just been using my old Samsung charger, so sweet. So I just sorted through everything. I have these really old iPad camera connection port things. Guys, they're so old they don't even use this type of USB anymore. Also, I have this old a plug-in that goes into my salt lamp. I never use that. I just like this salt lamp for how it is. Some more garbage, just an empty box, another empty box from an old phone case, and a bunch of old wedding invitations that I just don't need anymore. Everything left in this box is pretty well organized. I just have some old journals, my glasses case, my phone case, my old phone box that I guess I'm still going to keep just in case I want to resell my phone. Also, some old notebooks, a mouse pad, and the box to my AirPods just in case I want to resell those as well. Let's just turn this around. Okay, so basically I just have a lot of boxes and a lot of things full of empties and things that I just don't know if I need anymore. So let's figure out a way to consolidate all of this. So part of the reason I've accumulated so many boxes is because I've literally moved 7 times in the last 3 years. A lot of these things I'm not going to really need anymore because I'm just not going to be moving. Like this Echo Show box, I have used over and over to put my Echo Show in when I move. Now that I know I'm going to be at this apartment for a while, I am just going to toss it because it is no longer needed. Paint thinner, don't really need that. I think I'm just going to keep using my old laundry basket as kind of my cleaning supplies basket. I have car washing, window washing fluid, and then also my dad bought me this wax. Okay. If you guys live in apartments and you ever have any issues with holes in your walls, I would definitely recommend spackle. Okay, buy you some spackle, it'll get you through a lot in life. I also have some old boxes from things I bought that I thought, well, maybe I need to keep this just in case I move. I've been so traumatized by so many moves now that I need to realize that I can let go of boxes. So I do have this water filter box. I don't need that. Great box, don't need that either. I've had this shoebox since probably 2017, but it just keeps getting more and more full of hardware. Let me just look through this really quick. So I think I'm gonna toss this box and actually put some of my hardware in this box because it's just newer and more sturdy generally. There's a lot to look through here. I have like old ribbon and like beads that I've used just for like one small craft. I have really old tools like this wire stripper from college for one of my electronics classes. I don't need that. I also don't know why I bought this measuring tape. I think at one point I was like taking my measurements, but screw that. I recently bought these wooden dowels that I know I won't use anymore, but I'm using them to prop up my plants over there. I also have this really old skate tool that is essentially just a bunch of, well, it has an Allen wrench in it and then also other things attached on the side, and I just don't need that anymore because I never change out my longboard that I also never use anymore. Other than that, I really just have like a bunch of junk and hardware that I've used before, but I don't know if I'll ever use again. Okay, so everything fits in this box a lot more. I just got rid of a bunch of things that were mismatched and I just will never ever use, so that's nice. Everything fits. I'll probably throw my saw into another bin that has my cordless drills and stuff in, so yeah, enough of that. Guys, I almost forgot. I have this igloo, gosh. I have this igloo thing full of camping supplies that I bought a long time ago. This probably expired. I think that's the expiration date, 2016. I think every college kid goes through a phase where, you know, hammock is just the thing to buy. I'm not gonna keep these, that's gross. So all that trash is what I'm gonna be getting rid of. I'm gonna keep this lantern because it's a little too nice to throw away. Also my camping sleeping bag, my mosquito hammock, and my normal hammock because I probably spent like 50 bucks on those things. Also, I just found this. It's basically just an old flagpole that I no longer have any use for because I don't have a balcony or anything to hang a flag on. This is everything I'm getting rid of from that closet. Let me just show you what my closet looks like now. There's my camping supplies, my air mattress for when guests come. Also, this is my graduation frame box. I don't like to get rid of that. Cleaning supplies, my hardware on the right. This shelf is very beautiful. It's just my laundry stuff. And then just a couple other cleaning supplies and a heating pad. This has all of my actual tools in it, like my cordless drill, my rotary sander, and all of my wrenches and screws and all that stuff. So it's nice that that can fit in all of my moving boxes and that all of this is just way more organized. Also, because all of my tools are in those moving boxes in my other closet, this space is now freed up in the closet, and all I have are my holiday supplies, my vacuum, and my step stool, so that's pretty sweet. The last area of my apartment that I haven't really gone through with you guys is my kitchen. Frankly, I think I have a very curated set of kitchen utensils and cooking supplies, so I'm not really going to be going through any of my dishes or anything like that because I literally use all of them. For some reason, that's something I've always just been very self-aware of, is like how many plates I have, how many like forks and knives and cups I have. I kind of feel like I'm traumatized from college because of all the free cups I accumulated. But one area I do want to focus on today is what is sitting behind me, which is my spice cabinet. Anyone else out there feel like very overwhelmed by going through all their spices? I know that spices don't really expire, but I definitely have some things that are just like really crusted over that I haven't touched in a long time because either they didn't taste good or they didn't add to my cooking at all. I don't want to be super wasteful and just throw a bunch of like totally fine usable spices away, but we are going to be sorting through some of these things and kind of maybe just tossing some empties that I just will never touch again and seeing what else we can get rid of. It's so old that it just all sticks with each other. So that was a little bit more successful than I thought. Most of these things are empty or just like super expired or gross. I was able to fit a few more spices in here that were just like outliers, as well as just like my baking soda, and I was able to consolidate some more spices into my spice rack. These are things that I use the most often, so I like to have them on my countertop just so I can like grab and go and cook and then put it back when I'm all done. I'm very happy with the fact that I was able to get rid of a couple things. Alright guys, we filled up one more trash bag, which is really awesome. I think I'm just going to close out this video by pulling out my vacuum and kind of sweeping up the big mess I made all over the floor. Yeah, so enjoy this montage of me vacuuming. That is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the second half of my epic apartment cleaning. It's really satisfying. I feel like I got finished with a lot of things that I've just been like putting on the back burner for months now, and I think getting rid of a lot of that trash and stuff that was just like taking up space for no reason is a really good thing to do, kind of for your mental health and also for your physical health. We don't want any hoarders in this house. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate all of the new subscribers that have been popping off on my channel lately. It's super appreciated. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you guys that decide to stick around. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you next week. Bye.